I dropped an Necron Sandal in the first run after they increased the chances for them to drop. But before that, we've had Aatrox after Aatrox, then Aatrox in Jerry and Jerry in general, which in theory should mean a lot of loot and a lot of profit. Sit back, relax, and prepare for stonks to be made.
Guys, I'm gonna do more Minecraft impressions. This one's 30 virus. Oh my god, fatal. That's so bad.
That used to be good.
I remember that used to be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that too, it's kind of crazy. Almost like it's, you know, still not good on the GG.
Okay, what else?
A runic green
Fatal
Jerry.
Fatal Tempo on Artisanal is so good. You can literally do 900 damage.
No way, we should
I've just got a runic green Jerry, boys. Be jealous.
17 billion HP more run.
Holy sheep, it's Notch!
There's my Nintendo.
I kind of want to get a Switch, I don't know.
Buy mine for $500.
Is that how much they are? Are they expensive?
No, they're like 200.
Oh,
Used, they're like 150 to 100. They're pretty cheap.
I'm not buying.
You should play the new Zelda game, it's kind of fun.
No, like, I don't know, I think it's kind of a cool idea because obviously, like, you know, if you go places and you're bored, sat on a train or a plane, you can just be there gaming.
Yeah, that's why I got it.
I've got a Scythe Blade, epic. Okay, so, yeah, I got a Scythe Blade, but I also got a Shard, and I also got a Heart. And a Smite 7, but they're only like 3 mil at this point. Unfortunately, because Metal was having a moment for a prolonged period of time, I only actually captured the Scythe Blade drop. For those of you wondering, this Warden Heart was kind of obtained through Meter for the 3rd time. Considering I've dropped 6 hearts, it's not very good luck. Also, can we just take a minute to talk about how terrible my Jerry box luck has been? How long have we got left of Jerry? We've got a day and 18 hours left, so all of my Jerry boxes so far, this is literally all I've got. Every single one of them, the Jerrys that have basically just disappeared, are worth 16 mil. That's not bad, but I thought I might have got a little bit more by now. You see, when I dropped my Warden Heart, it was signed for 180 mil, but I thought, I'll keep it, it's gonna go up. Of course, since then, we've had the rest of Aatrox, and then Aatrox again twice within Jerry. So I assume there's been a lot of hearts dropped, and yeah, at the moment, I would have lost money, which is kind of annoying. I'm just going to keep it, because eventually it'll go up. Hopefully we go on a bit of an Aatrox dry streak, so my drops go up in price. You see, in massively underwhelming fashion, from all of my Aatrox grind and Aatrox within Jerry, because my luck was so terrible, I only made 187 million coins, and that's obviously not profit, because I've spent coins on bosses too. You see, fortunately, there is a very slight saving grace. Initially, my plan for Aatrox before Jerry was not even to do revs at all, it was to try to get to Sven 8 or 9, because I'm only Sven 7. However, when I reached around about 190k XP, I actually dropped an overflux capacitor. Because of the recent changes to Svens, they're now able to be damaged by magical damage, i.e. people can just run around with a Hyperion and just slay everything in about 2 seconds flat. They've dropped a decent amount in price. Now yesterday they were actually below 80 mil, so they have risen a little bit. Luckily, I managed to sell mine for around about 130 mil. Which means from Slayers, over Aatrox and over Jerry, at the moment I've made 317 mil. Obviously, that's how much I've sold my items for, and that's not complete profit. If you have the Jerry boxes as well, it's just over 330 mil. Now, just before we get to the big money maker, this video is sponsored by Babbel. Now you may ask, what is Babbel? Quite simply, Babbel helps you to learn new languages. I bet that several of these players that you see here won't be able to communicate with you if you don't speak their language. Well, that might change if you give Babbel a chance. For instance, if I was trying to communicate with a French Hypixel Skyblock player that couldn't speak English, I've now learnt to say this: Je suis un joueur épique. Well, Babbel is proven to help me start speaking new languages in as little as 3 weeks. And also, Babbel offers a 20-day money-back guarantee. To get Babbel, click the link below, and when you use my link, you'll get 60% off. Click the link below and start learning a new language today. And now for what I would consider probably one of the most shocking moments that I've ever experienced on Hypixel Skyblock. Truth be told, I haven't done that many floor 7s. And I can almost guarantee at least 30 or 40 of them runs probably haven't been S+s. So just basically from hearing from other people, I've never really expected to drop the big boy from floor 7, if you know what I mean. Just because it doesn't really happen very often unless you've actually done at least a few hundred S+s. Well, at least that's what I thought. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's no shot! There's no way!
Wait,
There's no way! There's no way! There is no chance!
Screen share!
I'm screen sharing! Look!
Dude, I swear to God, bro!
No way! Reroll? Did you reroll?
No!
Funny.
I was so confused when it was a stick.
Buy it. Buy it. Now you have
Buy
a
it.
clip, and now you have a YouTube video for
Oh,
today.
no.
Now you got a video.
Why
for
couldn't
Yeah,
I
that's
have
why
got it
he's
yesterday
screenshot.
though? Why
Byron,
couldn't I have
that's
got
why
it
he's
yesterday? Why couldn't I have got it yesterday when it was sold for more?
I don't like you anymore. I no longer like you.
Let's go.
Easy dubs. It
All
was
right,
worth
well-
the 12-minute run.
I think I finished with dungeons for today.
No. he threw for the. He threw for the handle.
All right, okay, so I'm
Threw
putting
for
it
handle.
in my loot chest. I now have a Warden Heart, a Necron Sandal, a Shard of the Shredded, and a Smite 7.
It's mine 7.
You see, what makes this really funny is this was the first dungeon run that I did after they made the Necron handle more likely to drop. Literally, the update dropped, the game update came into play, and within 30 minutes to an hour later, I dropped the handle. And after I dropped it, I was saying, you know, why did I not drop it yesterday? And I guess the reason why is because it wasn't as likely. That might not be true, but who's gonna know? Currently, the lowest bin for a Necron's handle is around about 640 million coins. Honestly, for the changes they've implemented, they've not really made it that much easier in comparison to recombobulators to drop this handle. And after the price has stabilised, it now shows. And as you can see, I was able to sell mine for 650 million coins. Ironically, when mine sold, around about 3 to 4 hours later, the price dropped to 580 mils, so I guess it was kind of a W to sell it at that point. However, it's not all good. Of course, with the new update, we just essentially pay more to list expensive items on the AH. And that's why I only received 643.5 million coins. However, to list the Necron's handle, I paid 2.5% of that as well. So I actually paid an additional 16.25 million coins to list. Which means in total, I essentially lost 22.75 mil. So out of the 650 million coins that I sold my Necron's handle for, I actually only gained 627.25 mil. In addition to that, the Necron's handle is now more expensive to buy out of the chest. It's now 100 million coins instead of 35 million coins. Which means my total profit from the handle was 527.25 mil. I'll definitely take it, but if I would have dropped the handle a day sooner, I probably would have made around about 120 mil more profit. However, I'm not complaining at all, considering I did not expect to drop that at all in the slightest. And when you compare that to the amount of runs that other people have done and not dropped a Necron's handle, I have no reason to complain at all. Now, I actually purchased another Golden Dragon as well. My current G-Drag is already level 200, and I decided it's time to, start leveling a new one. I bought it at about level 80, so if you actually include the amount of profit that I've made in terms of leveling the G-Drag, I've made probably around about 1.1 to 1.2 billion coins in the past like 2 or 3 days, which is, for me, kind of good. And that just about concludes the stock making fiasco. I hope you all have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.